Hello everyone and welcome to this pre-market analysis video brought to you by Learnity. We are going to start our analysis from the DXY and move all the way down into other currency pair. So on the DXY we can actually see this other block over here, which is also a mitigation block, which has actually held price and acted as a support for us to see price move up into higher prices. We have seen price come into this area two times and also moved away from this area. So it's pretty straightforward. All we're looking for next week is to see price drop into this old high here and also utilize this area over here as an area of support to get price to continue going higher. So I'm expecting some kind of retracement into this area and then take out this high first, and then we can also take out subsequent highs after taking out this high. So if we go down into the 4-hour time frame, we can also see we have some form of mitigation blocks on the 4-hour that's also online or in line with this old high over here. So we can use that as our area of support and see if price respects that area to move higher. Now with this narrative on the DXY, we'll be going into other currency pair like Euro USD and expecting bearishness. So further, I'll be looking for bearishness on Euro USD. As we can see, price has taken out an old high here and has dropped down, and we have not seen any new high being created, but instead we have seen this low taken out. So this means that from next week we might be looking for downward movement or a bearish drop on EU and also on GBP USD. So we have this daily mitigation block here and this inverse fair value gap on the daily time frame, which we could use as an area for price to tap into and actually act as resistance to push price lower. But we need to see if that is going to be the case. And on GBP USD, we are also still going to be looking for bearish prices. All right, so we're going to be looking for bearish prices from this area, because this area is a form of daily breaker. These two area over here, these two last down close candle before this up candle that took our liquidity, can act as our daily breaker block. All right, and we can see price retrace into this area and drop down, then attacking this sell side liquidity over here at 1.315 big figure or 1.32 big figure, either one. All right, and then on AUD USD, we are also going to be looking for lower prices on AUD USD into the midpoint of this range. So if you take this low to this high, all right, we'll be looking for price to drop first into this range, the midpoint of the range, from range high to range low. All right, we'll look for price to drop into that place, and then we'll be looking to see if price is going to continue going lower. This would be our next target. But for AUD USD, we should typically see price drop into the midpoint of this range, and then the POIs we'll be looking at for this area is this mitigation block or this inverse fair value gap over here. All right, we can use this as some form of resistance. Now if we go into the 4-hour time frame, you can see that is an old low that has been broken. So that old low can actually help us act as resistance to push price lower. And we can also see a breaker block over here. You can also see this breaker block on the 4-hour time frame. So price could potentially tap into this area and also into the 4-hour breaker block before going lower. All right, so we're expecting bearish prices on AUD USD and also on NZD USD too. So practically that approach on DXY, which is us looking for a retracement and a bullish expansion, means that on USD CAD, USD JPY and USD CHF we'll be looking for the same sort of retracement and expansion. And on USD CAD, we can actually be expecting price to drop into this bullish order block that is in line with this mitigation block over here, and then on the 4-hour time frame check out a particular low or this particular low here, use that as an inducement for the liquidity that is needed for price to keep moving higher. So we could potentially see price drop into this area and accumulate more orders here before going higher. All right, so this is the narrative for the coming week, and if you are going to be trading alongside this narrative, do ensure you use appropriate risk management sizes and make sure you do not over leverage. Until I come your way again, good luck and good trading.